What's going on, everybody? It's me. Hope everyone's having a great day. So not the other day, yesterday afternoon, me and my wife went to an all-you-can-eat Indian buffet. Now we don't go to buffets very, very often because the quantity of food can often just be too much. Now you're ultimately in control of how much you want to eat, but also with buffets, you want to. It's all about with food. It's quality over quantity, and usually when you have people making, or the people at the restaurants making huge quantities of food, the consistency of how the food's going to be, the quality could potentially be compromised. But that's not always the case. I've been to some great buffets. The one at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, that one was a little bit overrated, but the Bacchanal, is that how you say it? The one in Caesar's Palace, that one is well known, at least in the States. That one is absolutely delicious. And then there's one, I think, in Reno. I would say the Bacchanal one and the one in Reno. And I think that's the one in the Silver Legacy. I will correct that annotation if it's not correct, but those two were the best. So life is too short to never enjoy a buffet, but you'll never see me at those. I'm not trying to be a food snob, but some of those places you could get like food poisoning if you go to some really sketchy buffets. So be careful if you have those really cheap buffets and they're offering all this quantity of food. You might want to just be careful. But these buffets, the ones that I go to in general, it's just as a treat once in a while. And the Indian one I went to, it wasn't like higher end. It's not like fancy, but it cost like $15 and stuff. And the food's pretty fresh. And Indian food in general, it's a lot of good lean protein, some chicken, fish. They got curries, a lot of rice, stuff like that. So it's not like you're just eating, chow mein and just orange chicken and all that Americanized Chinese food, as they say. So the quality food's pretty good. But anyway, I ate too much, and I think I had multiple plates. When I get in that zone, I can definitely throw down. You don't see it on this channel, but especially like I worked out really hard and I was very tired and I was ready to just start eating, and I probably ate a little too much, so my stomach was starting to hurt a little bit. I think that was because of a combination of the various spices that Indian cuisine has. They're delicious and wonderful spices. They use cumin, uh, black pepper, turmeric, curry powders, all sorts of things, and they make these wonderful dishes. But some of that can aggravate my stomach, and like I said, the quantity of the food was too much. So anyway, it got me thinking. I want to talk about, not to make this video too long, talk about buffets and just give you my overall thoughts. Now, life is too short to not indulge and go to a buffet, or I always say that it's all about balance, because I don't want to be a hypocrite on this channel, because I do definitely have eased up on my diet a little bit. I'm not as strict anymore, and I think that I've earned that right as long as I'm healthy. But you need to be a little bit careful with the buffets for obvious reasons. If it's all you can eat, it's just sometimes if you're eating too fast, you could just overdo it. And the other thing with the buffets is that if you've been doing really good, a stellar job, and staying on track with your diet for weeks on end or even months, and then you're like, it's time for me to just eat whatever I want, you like a cheat meal, I would you can go ahead and do it, but just be a little cautious, because you don't want like all of your hard work to just go down the drain. So you might be thinking to yourself, or saying, what is Sanitary saying? He's contradicting. He's saying enjoy your life, but also be cautious. You're going to have to make that judgment. So I would, if you're worked your butt off so hard and you say you're overweight and you lost those last 5 pounds and you look great, have the cheat meal, but maybe try to possibly avoid the buffet and just do that every once in a while, like for a birthday or something special. But my overall, excuse me, my overall thoughts on buffets is, it's probably the all you can eat buffets. It's probably one of the worst ideas in terms of the obesity epidemic. It's the last thing. It's I don't want to compare it to a drug addict or an alcoholic, but it's imagine just being close to an alcoholic and being all you can drink. Go ahead, or drugs. Go into some trap house and have all the drugs you want. You want to start snorting that coke? Go ahead, be my guest. And our human nature is to just, if it's there, take it, take it, take it. Now, some people have better self control than others, but some people don't. And if you give into that, it may open Pandora's box, especially if you're a binge eater. So I'm not 100% against all you can eat buffets. I'm all about free market. Businesses are going to do whatever it takes to make money. They're not forcing you to go to the buffets, so I'm not against it. But a buffet is probably the last place you want to be if you're extremely serious about reaching your health and fitness goals. I'll put it that way. Like I said, I've been at buffets, and it's time and place for everything. But if you're dieting hard and then you're doing buffet once a week and then you're realizing that your progress is slowing down, it's probably because of the buffets. Because you have to imagine this. So like I'll eat these like Hungry Man TV dinners once in a while, the fried chicken ones. And if you look at the amount of sodium, but not only the sodium, but the calories. So like I used to get the spicy chicken Hungry Man one, and it has like 900 calories, I believe. I'll try to put a picture somewhere, and I'll eat that every once in a while, just because I want it. And life's too short. And I think it has about 900 calories. But if you look at the actual quantity of the food, at least for me, or for males that are very active, or just anyone in general, it is a decent amount of food, but it's like two or three pieces of chicken. And if you look at the size of the mashed potatoes and the dessert and whatnot, it's a reasonable amount. But if you compare that amount to what a person would eat at a buffet, that would be considered like an appetizer, because I can throw my first plate could be that size of the Hungry Man. So I don't know how many calories I ate at that buffet yesterday, but it was definitely way over the 900. I mean, I had the couple pieces of the what do you call it? The non bread. Sorry, I got a brain fart. Yeah, the bread, the non bread had tons of tandoori chicken. I think like 7, 8 pieces. Lots of rice. Now it's clean food, but still a lot of food, and it just upset my stomach. So they don't put calorie counters at buffets, so there's a good chance that you're consuming a lot of calories, and you don't want all that hard work to go down the drain. So that's my 2 cents on all you can eat buffets. I'd love to get your guys and gals thoughts on it. Do you guys and gals go to buffets? If so, how often? I'm not here to judge, just want to know. Um, the most common ones are Chinese buffets, and then like the nice ones at the like Las Vegas, where they have like prime rib. There's like hometown buffet. There's other ones like that in California. They're not bad, but like I said, I would not make it a habit, especially as you get older and your metabolism slows down. When I go to town go to town on food like that, it takes me my body now a few days just to recuperate from it. Even if I go for a workout right after. So, anyways, this video is getting a little bit too long, so that's my time. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.